Hi, it's Libby. It's day 17 on my challenge to go 30 days not buying plastic or food that's been wrapped in plastic. I'm doing really well again. It's getting easier basically. I had to go and do some work in my next town, and I just popped into a little supermarket just to get some fruit. So I bought some bananas, I bought a butternut squash, some spring onions and some grapefruit. And that was about it really. The rest of it was wrapped in plastic, so that limited me. So instead of spending probably about £15, I spent £3. So I came out of there feeling a bit disheartened really, because I wanted to get a few more things and there wasn't really a great deal I could buy. Anyway, I've been down to my local meadows where I live. I'm very fortunate because I kind of live in the country and I'm a bit of a country girl. I don't particularly like cities very much. So I've been blackberrying. So I've managed to show you, I've got 3 big tubs of blackberries. Another one here. It took me about a couple of hours to pick. They're a little bit going over now, and I think a lot of people have been sort of there as well. Other thing I picked was some, I don't know if anybody knows what these are, but these are rosehips. Yeah, well, they're all falling on the floor now, but they're rosehips, and it can make the most delicious tea. Now, about 6 months ago, I bought myself a dehydrator, if anybody knows what one of those is. And when there's a fruit and things in abundance, you can actually dry them and you can use them for like teas, for snacking on. Sometimes I can go to the market and pick up loads of like mangoes and I'll dry them, and they've got no sugar on them, so they're really, really delicious, and they'll last for ages. So the rose hips are going to be really tedious. I've just looked at a video, there's a little one there. Basically, you have to cut the tails off and the little front bit there, the little bud, and then you have to take the seeds out, and then you chop them into small little pieces, put them in the dehydrator about 6 hours overnight, and you'll get like a hard, sort of crusty, dried fruit, or they're rose hips. So I've got a whole bucket full. They're in my sink washing right now, getting rid of all the bits and insects and whatever else is on there. And so I'll dry them, and then I'll be drinking them through the winter. So they've collected in the summer all of the sunshine. So they're packed with vitamin C, and you dehydrate them and they keep it all packed in. So over winter, that will last me all winter. So I won't need to buy any rosehip tea. So another tea I can make. I did buy some of these down in London about 6 months ago from Neil's Yard, and I love Neil's Yard, and I went in there and I bought sort of about 100 grams, and they cost me about £4. So you get a tiny little pouch, but I can understand why they're expensive, because the preparation to get them cleaned and made is a lot. So kind of going away from the plastic, buying the plastic, and sort of foraging and making things myself, and it's really nice. I'm loving it. So this is day 17. What else have I got to say? Oh yes, I had a little bit of a dig today at my class. Most of my students know that I really don't like them to have plastic bottles in the class. I don't mind a BPA bottle, which is plastic free. But the actual plastic, the plastic, single-use plastic bottles, I've got a real aversion to them. So 3 ladies turned up, and one of them is a regular student of mine. And I said to her, "What have you got there?" And she said, "Oh, it's my water bottle. I reuse it. I've used it so many times." And I went, "Oh, that is really, really not good." Because like I've mentioned before, having plastic and then have the water inside it, the plastic leaches. And it's really bad for you. It's a really, really bad thing to drink, especially if that bottle gets warm, gets in the sunshine. It's really, really not good. So anyway, I was kind to her, and I just said, "I'm only telling you for your health, and I want you to be well. I don't want you to be poorly." So, I don't know if she took it personally, but hey, I just had a bit of a dig, and I just said to them, if you want to check me out on YouTube, then, come along. Please subscribe. Please share my videos, please like, please comment, and hopefully the videos are inspiring you to get out, maybe get out in your meadows where you live, pick some blackberries. I will freeze those. I'm going to put them in some freezer bags. I showed you a couple of days ago, the pouches that come from food, I'll save those and I'll reuse them. and put my blackberries in there, and then I'll reuse them and reuse them and reuse them, and they can go in the freezer and they're absolutely fine. So that's me for now. Having a really good day. The sun's out today, so it's lovely. Got a little bit of work to do now, so it's been quite a quiet day today. So just had a couple of classes this morning, did a bit of paperwork, and thought I'd have a little walk in the field. So lots of people walking dogs, children running around, and it was lovely down there. So yeah, I'm very blessed to live where I am. So anyway, I will sign off and speak to you tomorrow, day 18. I don't know what I'm going to be saying tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but who knows? I'll see you then. Okay, bye.